Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning. We are seeing some moisture out there this morning. Futurecast kind of has a grip on it. We're really seeing it right in these areas here. The southern tier counties of Nebraska and northern Kansas is where most of the moisture is falling. It's very light moisture. Some of it's in the form of some flurries or snow pellets, some sleet maybe, and then some freezing rain in a few spots, and then just plain old rain out to the west where it's actually a little bit warmer this morning. So not getting reports as of the time of this recording of any slick spots, but there may be some isolated slick spots in some of those areas this morning. This will continue to press southward as the day goes on. There's noon. Winds picking up out of the north and northwest, reinforcing some cold air in place for today. It's going to feel chilly out there. We'll get a little bit of sun this afternoon to try to come out here. More clearing this evening. Winds will die down. A cold night ahead of us. The next clipper system, a low pressure system from the northwest, comes through. It's going to bring some additional clouds to some areas. Watch maybe a little bit of light snow or flurries. It's a weakening system, though, so again, it would be mostly just flurries up north tomorrow morning. You kind of saw it there. I'll back it up so you can see it one more time. It's not much there, and then that will clear on out. We'll get some partial clearing later in the day. A little bit of a breezy day, colder weather out there. The temperature's just kind of trending chilly for the days ahead. We'll see clear skies Thursday evening, and then heading into your Friday, a few additional clouds moving in, but no moisture expected with that. We'll watch for a chance on Saturday, but as of right now, I'm getting a little bit lower. I won't say low confidence. I'm not high confidence in those chances for Saturday, but I'm starting to think that leaning away from those chances of snow at this point in my forecast. Just a small chance at this point. Highs for today, 30s and 40s. Your 40s across the south and southwest, as warm as about 44 in a few spots. Low 30s around O'Neill and Yankton, South Dakota. Colder tonight. We're going to have some colder nights ahead of us. Teens and lower 20s for overnight lows. Looking at your Thursday forecast, highs it's going to get colder in the northeast, stay the same in the southwest. Low and mid 40s here, near 30 in Ainsworth and Valentine, upper 20s around O'Neill. Another cold night tomorrow night in the teens, some single digits up north. And then looking ahead to your Friday, very similar to Thursday, upper 20s to lower 40s from northeast to southwest. Jumping to the east of state, we're going to go over to Iowa City, Iowa for that Husker matchup between the Huskers and the Hawkeyes. That's a Friday evening kickoff at 6:30, so the sun will be down. It's going to be clear. The winds under 10 miles per hour, but when it's cold, it's going to feel colder even with that light wind out there. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper teens. The wind chill values will be in the lower teens and then the single digits, so it is going to be plenty cold. So if your travels take you east here the next couple of days to Iowa City, plan on cold weather out there at Kinnick Stadium for that Friday night kickoff. Right here on Local 4, by the way, on NBC television. We'll be having that game here on our channel. As we jump ahead to Saturday, there's still some iffy questions on the snow chances, but there's a look at what the temperatures could look like on Saturday. It looks like more of the same. We're going to see very consistent temperatures through the upcoming weekend ahead of us here. Checking out that extended forecast. Again, lots of 30s for highs, lows in the teens until we get into early next week. I did include a small chance of snow for Saturday morning. I'm starting to lean away from those chances right now, though. It's looking less and less likely. We start to warm up on Tuesday, and then beyond, it looks like some milder temperatures will return as we get back up into the 50s as we get into the second half of next week. Well, as we look at the forecast for North Platte, it's a little bit warmer than the Tri-Cities every one of those days. Snow chances are pretty much slim to none at this point this morning, and no other chances are in the forecast as we get beyond today. I did not include a chance for North Platte on Saturday. I think they'll be too far west. And then there's that beginning of the warm-up on Tuesday and beyond. It looks like we will start to see some warmer temperatures make their return next week, later in the week, as we get back up into the 50s for highs. And in fact, as you look at the long-range outlook beyond Tuesday, so this is Wednesday all the way through the following Tuesday, the 10th of December, we're likely to see above average temperatures. A lot of warm air out west is going to start to build eastward as we go through next week into the following weekend. And we're probably going to be below average precipitation-wise. I don't see a lot of chances of moisture down the road here. Let's take a look at the European model. There's today's moisture moving away from us as the day goes on. There's the flurries tomorrow morning up north. And then the next chance on Saturday right now does not look like much at this point. That's Friday night into Saturday, I should say here. So eastern Nebraska, maybe a little bit northeast Nebraska. The European model is really backing off of that chance, and then all the chances after that look like they're going to stay to our north and east here as the warmer air tries to build in for us. So you can see several clipper systems. I'll back this up here over and over again. Several clipper systems off to our north and east. We're just barely missing out, so we'll mostly stay on the dry side all the way through most of next week. Let's check out the GFS, which is a little bit different here, the GFS model. Again, there's the moisture this morning moving south as the day goes on. Here comes the flurries tomorrow morning up north. Doesn't have much. Then we look ahead to Friday night and Saturday. This model's still a little more aggressive with the snow, but it's one of the only models that's doing that, which is why I'm really leaning away from those chances of snow Saturday right now. And then notice all the clipper systems after that, they stay to our northeast over and over again. Not much moisture for our area as we'll begin to warm things up. Checking out the long range outlook when it comes to temperatures again. We're staying chilly for the next 4, 5, 6 days here. The coldest air just to our northeast though. We're not as cold as it could be. And then starting Tuesday and beyond, we start to get those warmer temperatures to make their return to the area. That milder air going to be building in and shove the Arctic air off to the northeast. Let's check out the GFS model. Again, chilly the next several days, all the way through Sunday and Monday, and then after that we start to see the temperatures warm up a little bit. Milder air begins to make its return as we go through next week here. We'll see how things play out at the end of that forecast, but at least most of next week beyond Monday looks like it's going to start to get a little bit better. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning. I will be off tomorrow for the Thanksgiving holiday. I'll see you again on Friday morning. Take care and God bless. Bye.